Hey guys, today I'm going to share some crucial info about training that body part which actually we always train it, be it unconsciously or consciously. We are always training it, but we should not do it the way we do, especially when we are planning to get genuine results from our workouts. And by that body part, I mean the fingers. Well, there are many equipments available in the market to train your fingers, but as I have promised in my channel, no equipments. So I will definitely be showing you the ways to train your fingers without any equipments. And I will also emphasize on how we train it the wrong way. So let's begin.
Welcome. I will show you easier ways to train your fingers. This is the beginner level and you slowly progress to the expert level. This is my way to kill your time and your gains.
Well, simply telling you people to stop using mobile phones in the gym won't be enough. I know that. So let's introduce science in it. We all have heard the name dopamine. I'm not going to go deep into the functioning of it because this is not a biology class. So I'll tell you a story about dopamine. And the story begins like long ago. I know it seems boring, but gaining knowledge is often boring unless you are interested to gain knowledge. Okay, fine, coming to the point. Long ago, people used to perform activities like hunting, killing, fighting for power, for proving their mind. Yeah. So these were the physical activities which led to the release of dopamine in their body. And as you know, dopamine is a hormone which develops liking for something. These people tend to do the activities more often. And of course, they had no other option to survive. But now, in the recent times, what has happened is we've got our mobile phones with us. Just a few taps and dopamine is released in our brains. And of course, it also develops liking for mobile phones. And due to this liking, we tend to ignore the ill effects which these screens, these electronic gadgets are having on us. Now, talking about the person who uses mobiles in the gym, the people who revert back to their mobiles after every set in the gym, they think that yeah, it's just a matter of a few minutes. I'll just scroll, like some posts and it'll be done. But what they don't realize is that these few minutes turn into 10 minutes, 20 minutes. And then now what happens in this 10 minutes so-called rest time is in the previous set, when you perform the whatever rep you perform, there's a process which started in your muscles. The cells were breaking down, they were multiplying, hence tissues were being formed, and of course your muscles were being strengthened. Now, if your rest time is prolonged and it goes longer than it should be, then what happens is this process of breaking down of cells, multiplication of cells, tissues building up and muscles building up. I'm repeating this because yeah, this is important. So this process slowly comes to a halt, and for the next set, you again have to begin from stage 0, and the previous set is of no use then. Do you understand the point? Now the question here comes is, then shouldn't I rest between two sets at all? Well, no, we should rest, of course. As humans, we require rest to recover from some strenuous activities, and of course our muscles also require rest to recover from the strenuous workouts. The main question here should be, how long should I rest? Now, according to the research, I mean, yeah, it is not my experience or my personal opinion, it is a research. So I'll tell you the averages of it. The rest time between two sets depends from the body type you desire. Now, for example, let's take the sport of powerlifting. In the sport of powerlifting, what is important is you need to be a one-shot barrel. You have to put in all your efforts for that one lift. And after that, it does not matter how long you take to recover. After lifting too heavy, of course, for powerlifting you need to lift too heavy, you need to rest for 3 to 5 minutes. This is the prescribed time I'm telling you. Now coming to the second type, if you wish to get into the sports of bodybuilding. Now, what happens in bodybuilding? You need to show off your muscles, you need to show off your popped muscles, and that is what you win the prizes for. And the preferred rest time between two sets, if you desire to get into the sports of bodybuilding, it is from 30 seconds to 90 seconds between two sets. Now why is it so? It is because in powerlifting, you don't need your muscles to bulge out. You need to increase the strength in them. You can give them as much time as they require to rest, because for the next step, they again have to lift very heavy. Whereas, if you want to get into bodybuilding, then your muscles need to be popped out. The strength does not matter here. The appearance matters. And when you perform one set, I'm talking about the people who want to get into bodybuilding. After you perform one set, your muscles, of course I'll again repeat that process, cell breaking, multiplication of tissues and bulging of muscles. This process has started from the first set. Now, if you rest for 3 to 5 minutes, your muscles won't pop out because they have got the rest which they require. And you'll again be lifting from scratch. But in bodybuilding, you require your muscles to pop out. So that's why 30 seconds to 90 seconds is the preferred rest time, because your muscles get rest, but again they are heated up. Their heat does not fade away. That's why it's 30 to 90 seconds. Now coming to the third type, which is my personal aim. Okay. Muscle endurance, increasing the muscle endurance. Now what do you mean by muscle endurance? Muscle endurance is when your muscles can perform some tasks or tasks for a longer period of time without getting to failure. Like 100 pull-ups, someone can perform 100 pull-ups, 250 push-ups. This is muscle endurance. In order to increase muscle endurance, the preferred time for rest between two sets is 30 seconds or anything less than that. And now why is it so? It is because you want your muscles to work more without resting. And this will be accomplished only when you give them less amount of rest between two sets. And that is why it is 30 seconds or anything less than that. With this being said, I wish you all the best for your workout journey. And guys, I'll remind you, you're forgetting to subscribe to the channel. So please subscribe. Signing off.